there's a number of histories associated with this place. I mean, there's obviously the European history, which is only a couple of hundred years old, right? But there's an older history and a global story behind what my video is about. It's a pretty significant geological formation. In fact, Jenolan Caves is the oldest limestone caves on the planet, open to the public. Alright, we're getting in the dark bit, so I have to turn on the super bright. Oh, love it. God. Okay. So what we got here is the oldest cave formation that's open to the public. The folklore comes passed down through stories through the Aboriginal communities. And like, it's a bit sad that it's hard to get access to it. You Google it, you can't find it, right? I get what I can from bits and pieces gleaned off people around the area and stuff like that. Now, let me ask you a question. All over Australia, there are stone carvings, there are rock paintings, there are stone cans, they pile the rocks up to mark a spot. That's the weird thing about this place. Now, all over, there is carvings, there's rock painting, there's stone cans, all over the Great Dividing Range, especially in this area. Here, nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's no rock cans, no carvings, no painting on rock walls or anything like that. Nothing. That's because they avoided this place like the freaking plague. They wouldn't come anywhere near it. The only time they ever came here was to because of the water down in the caves. They considered it had healing properties, right? So they'd bring sick and dying people here. They'd bring them here and they'd take them down into the cave. They'd bathe them in the water. Obviously, this got harder and harder over 50,000 years because the water level dropped as it went through the limestone, and they had to go further and further deeper into the caves, and eventually they just gave up. But apart from that, they wouldn't come anywhere near this place. Now, there's a couple of schools of thought on this idea. I mean, common sense to tell you, look, holes in the ground, it's pretty dangerous. It's not a place you want to go camping with a family, yeah? Even if you are pretty tuned to the environment. But the fact that it's such a significant and spectacular place, and it has so little recognition, makes me wonder, right? Got a theory, you can call it a theory, I'm just putting it out there, is that, that's a bit noisy, is that because of the running water, and because of the type of rock, this is just an uneasy place. Something about it just interferes with people, makes them, it's raining again, makes them feel uneasy, something about it. I'm a skeptic, and I deal with facts because I'm a chef, we're organised, we're pragmatic, we've got no time for bullshit, full stop. I don't know. It's a bit more interesting than the European history, hey? They just build stuff and it burns down, and some of them die. Big whoop. But if a whole entire culture avoids a certain area for 50,000 years, it gives the place a bad rep, yeah? Got a small window of opportunity here. what's going on is all the staff are busy, right? And the Vernon Wing I mentioned earlier, check the notification hour. Let's go have a look. Quick story. Okay, this is the Vernon Wing. This is where all the staff stay, right? Okay, this is where all the trouble is. God. As you can see, that's the kitchen just over there, right? And that's Vernon Wing just over here. I'm going to turn the light off because I shouldn't be here. Get back through the door. Back in the 80s, around about the same time, the chef got murdered in the kitchen. And one of the kitchen hands dropped dead of a heart attack. There was a couple who came here, and I have to verify this, I have to get the documentation, but a couple that came here, booked a room, did some cave tours, went to the restaurant, had a nice lovely dinner, and then they went to their rooms, room. 17, 15, 14, 13. One by 14. 1 by 15. It's the other side of the hall, 1 by 21. Nothing on that door. It's 1 by 13. The couple had a lovely dinner, committed suicide. There's no number on the door. It's not even a 12A. Phil. Jesus. Okay, this is going to seem a little bit uncomfortable for some of you. I'm completely naked. There's an open window. There's one of these. Did I mention the place is like steam heated? This room is like 4 by 4. 4 by 4. Alrighty, now I'm just up the back of Cave's house. Now, I'm standing on the edge of what I describe as the creepy zone. I'll show you a graphic. What we got here, this is what they call the gatehouse. I think a lot of school groups stay there. It's like dorm accommodation. And never set foot in there, never will. Don't like it at all. Down the back here is the back end of the kitchen. I spend a lot of time smoking cigarettes out here. Now, this back half of the kitchen, and up running around into the front doors of the restaurant, that's in the creepy zone. Creepy zone extends, and I don't know if you can see this building over here. See the roof there, just through the gap. That's the Vernon Wing. And that's also the creepy spot. That's where all the staff, some of them are living there now, but as I said, when I was here, the staff hated their rooms, especially room 14, I believe. They reported sleep paralysis and things like that. Now, so you can get a better shot of it here. Yeah, see the administration's down below, but the top half was all staff accommodation. Now this is a paranormal investigation after all. There's a few interesting points, things that this place has in common with a lot of other places in the world that are reported to have paranormal activity. Now, you hear that car just went past, right? It looks like a driveway. That driveway goes all the way up, all the way down. It's actually a creek. If you can see here, there's gaps between the concrete. There's a creek underneath there. It's a lake, it's a natural creek, it's been there forever. So we literally have limestone, and we've got running water directly parallel with the Vernon wing in the kitchen. So that's that sort of stuff's often reported with places that are a little bit creepy. And anyway, I'm gonna go have a coffee. Okay, we're on the other side of the Caves House building. I showed you how the water runs underneath the driveway, natural watercourse. There's one on the other side of the building as well. See, it runs right alongside the building. It runs underneath the veranda and things at the front. I don't know if you can see that down there. It runs underneath there. It's right down to where those metal gratings are, that orange thing, and continues to run down outside the cave and into the lagoon below. So you've got the building with water running constantly either side of it, and God knows what's happening underneath. Okay, we're up the top car park. Maybe you can see the apartments where all the staff usually used to stay. And up on the hill up there, check that out. It's the engineer's cottage. That's where I lived. Right on the top of the hill. How they got it up there is beyond me. I managed to get to Katoomba. This is weather's fine. Okay. I bought myself a Magners beer. Well, it's not beer, it's cider. Jesus, Mary Joseph. Found me fucking drink. Why am I throwing up so much? Oh, fuck out. Fuck the Irish. And then fuck the cider.